Alrighty, good morning everybody. I'm going to try to do it for 2 days in a row to show you exactly what I'm talking about. It is April 14, 2023, 10 in the morning. And let's start taking a look at futures this morning. So, yesterday's video, I was trying to show you about of how we're not using indicators whatsoever. Just keep it as minimal as possible. As you can see, that was from yesterday's video, and we made these squares. So, for example, where that square is, let's go up here. Maybe it went a little bit higher. See how she played around all night? Let's do it again. So with our area, we had a consolidation square. Whoops. Let's first. Yeah. Do I have volume point of control? Okay. So let's do that first. So our volume point of control, 70. Volume point of control here, and low range there, which is close to VWAP's up here yet, so that's okay. And then what we're going to do, and we'll look at yesterday's volume point of control again. Number 2 was way down there probably. No, it's way up here. Okay, so now we know what happened at the end of the day. So we've got another zone there. So a region. Let's create a region instead. Point A to point B, get rid of the 2 lines. If I get rid of, I'll just move that region out of there. We know where it is. Let's delete these 2 lines here. Go back where the region was. Region 1 and 2. We've done that zone, and she's still flying up. So I think she's still going to be a runner today. And let's see what else we can do here. Just give me a second. Just gotta clean some stuff up. 40. I'm going to create a region. Right there. Let's see here. Right up here. That's going to be my possible target for today. Okay, so now we've got all that set up. As you can see where I put it up here. I should have showed you, sorry guys. So now we got another big area because it's going to fill in this gap. Okay, I'm still going to be patient. I'm going to wait until about quarter after 10. I'll move this out here for the volume because I want to see if there's going to be any chatter in this zone here. As you know, we're far away from the VWAP, we're far away from the trigger fish, and we're far away from the EMA. We're going to be watching volume here. We're at 15-minute mark here. Now I'm going to go back to a 1-minute chart. Ooh. And don't need this anymore. Let's put it to the most recent. So we're going to put it right to the most recent swing so we can see. So the volume point of control is from there to there. That's fine. And then what we're going to do, what I'm going to do for you guys, watching our blocks. So there's still more buying blocks here. There's actually higher volume here. Let's see what it has been since I started though. So right at 12:23, 12:15, 12:14, 12:15. There's a lot of areas in the 15 area. 43s, 41s, 47. So they're already at a psychological level of a 50 mark. And what time did this start? That started at 8:45. I started the video right about here. So we're going to watch and see. And we might take our order right away here. What's the time? I need to know my time. 10:04. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Usually around 10:15 is what I like doing. Because right now at 10 o'clock, what happens is cash is closing. Okay? One thing I haven't done, I always said, let's start taking a look at the news. So I'm going to grab the news right away here while this thing is grinding away. And see what they said here. I'll move it across. So NASDAQ is up 0.3, it says. Dow Jones is down 0.09. So it's actually, for some reason, they say it's relatively flat. Supreme Court asked block really threatens access okay for that pregnancy drug. Let's see what the economic calendar says. Really quickly. Grind away. Michigan sentiment, so nothing really. And Federal Reserve Board, today is the 14th, so let's take a look what's happening on the 14th. Anything? Watch live. Economic outlook, Governor Waller. So that's why it probably should popped up here. So that was at 8:45. We're down here and see where is 8:45. See? Economic outlook. There you go. Here's our pullback. This is what I was waiting for. Okay. Now we got a buy block on this side. So we're going to find out. This is the Ninja Trader indicator. Now let's see if she still wants to push up. Or is this going to be a reversal? This is a good question. Because the last one was, see how the sell-off happened and reversed? So there's a huge block here. See if they're going to push it down. It could be a hardcore reversal. So what we're going to do is, we know there's a, this was, remember there was two high volume bars right here, if you recall. We had a sell volume, high sell volume, which is a blue bar. And do we have anything fancy on, let me see here. Anything that's good for me here? I still think it's gonna go up. Let's get a pullback. Let's see if we can get into the sweet spot to buy in again. I might be wrong here. We're gonna watch our volume grind away. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, volume point of control moved to the top here. So this is where that volume point of control is. So we have two volume point of controls for the long term here, and one right here. So it could be chattering like this. So let's wait and see. We'll go from there. Oh, we might be doing a sell-off. We'll find out. Okay, well, what we'll do is we're going to do Fibonacci retracements from low to high. So basically 50% market's right in the zone here that we know. Actually, I'll keep it on just because we're doing a video here. So Fibonacci retracements, if I'm right. Let's do that again. So the Fibonacci retracement is, there's one right in the sweet spot as a continuation market. Usually when they say 23 to 38 could be a continuation, we're just going to let them do a quick sell-off. We're going to watch these numbers dump for a while and see if they're going to continue on. Is there a gap to fill in though? So what we can see is, here's an area of interest where it's bouncing, but she's blasting through. And then we have where they're high volume, stop falling here, stop falling here. Let's just go to here for now and see where it is. So it's right on this line again. So somewhere right in that zone. Okay. Now look at all this sell volume, just big dump off. I could have taken that run, but let's see what happens right at within this zone. See if there's going to be a bounce off or it's going to be a sell off, and then we got to jump in. Now see right here, we're right at that volume button control. Remember that sweet spot I was telling you about? So there's stop volume here. So they went from 60, wow, within 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, 60 points. That is volatility or what? Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see if they're just trying to punch everything through. High volume is a yellow, triggerfish has changed. So I think this is the reversal, guys. So let's just wait and see. Let's see if it blasts through this VWAP. Another trade marker here. So we have a trade marker here, trade marker block right on 5 volume, and what was this one? 123 and 110. Okay, let's see what happens. We got a lot of buying in at 28s, higher numbers, but it just dropped like a stone, right? We're at a 70% zone here. We have the blaster here. If not, then we can keep on going. I don't like it because it was straight as like a falling knife. We'll go from there. 24. Yeah, this is a sell-off, I think. We'll just wait. It is Friday. Just give it some time. Target would have been 1320 though. We'll find out here. Let's see what they do here. Because we're right in that sweet spot of the 50% retracement on Fibonacci. See what they're going to do in these numbers, because we had 2 high yellow bars. How much yellow was there? That was all pink, eh? Big sell-off. One big sell-off wave. Another big sell-off wave. I think that... Where are we? Are we at 15 after? No, we're only at 10 after. Wow. So we'll wait till 15 to 17 after to see what happens. So now we see all the buys that are coming in there, but it's not moving, see? So the way the signal's showing is if there's a lot of buying, it's just not pushing up. It looks like they're starting to reverse their trade here. But we'll give it some time. Let's see how fast she moves. If it does go down, where can we go to?
Connection lost.
Ooh, not good. Lucky I didn't do any trades with the connection lost. Okay, control 3. And I'm even wired in, guys. That's scary. I hate when that happens. So 1340 there. Let's see what happens. We are below triggerfish, so it's the... See, we're right kind of in that transition that we're going above the VWAP, we're going above the 200 that we had yesterday. This was an aggressive sell-off for the triggerfish, so we would grab this for the short to go down, but we are all in that high volume section. I'm watching these numbers right here, and because this just dumped. This was just a huge dump. And we got about 3 or 4 minutes before I make my next decision here. You can see how this volume is just dumping up here. So we're watching these lines, the aggressive volume, and then while it's trying to figure things out, I'm watching these numbers to see what the reaction is. 6 and 7, just holding. 6 positive. See, nothing's happening. There's no price action. Wow, what a dump off though. From 60. Let's take a look at while that's doing that, let's look at the 15-minute chart to see how fast she dumped. So basically we're on the positive side on the triggerfish on this one. We're in the 60% zone there. Let's take a look at a 30-minute chart here. 2 high trade spots. And 5-minute chart here. Okay. Let's take a look at the numbers. We know where that is now. Let's just move this up. There's just too much noise. Let's clean up the chart a bit. Okay. See, they're holding this right now. They're buying. Just holding. Just nothing's really happening right now. We've got to wait till 17 after. The reason why I chose 17, I always notice there's a lot of volume chattering for pushing a direction. And there she goes again. See how the volume is now moving quite quickly, right around that quarter after, 17 after mark? You have a few more reds. We're still at the VWAP, so we'll let them play. See how she's building up quite quickly? There's actually buy wicks on this side because you can see resistance, resistance, resistance. We're just watching this number, these numbers. Volume's not moving right now, so I wonder if I lost connection again.
Connection by opportunity.
We'll figure. She's gonna push down, isn't she? Wait till 7:15 after. 17 after. Watch the volume. They need to break the VWAP before I can do anything. And they're within that 60% zone. So the area of interest would be basically where these 3 wicks are, 1, 2, and 3. And we've got to find out if she's just going to touch and go. They're trying hard, but it's all mixed reviews here. See how all the candles are wicky here? I would like to see it push back up and then I can jump in. But we don't know yet. So here's all that volume I'm telling you about. See how she's moving quite quickly right now? Okay, we got a lot of selling markers. She's building up volume. But it's holding, right? It's like they can't figure which direction to go. And what I should do, I have to put my squares in there. It's my rectangle. Still gonna watch it. And for the night, we had what a crazy night. And then let's see where the next level would be if she does go down. Would be, yeah, right within that zone. Yeah, she starts breaking that zone. Just do that for now. Okay. A lot of selling, no movement yet. Probably going to happen at 10:30. This is the area where people, when we're trading, we get indecisive. We go buy, sell, buy, sell. It's going this way, it's going that way, it's going this way. And we get totally destroyed. So what we're doing is we're just waiting. Doji candle, of course. Still triggerfish is pointing down. This is pointing up, so we just have to wait. These numbers are red. Like they're still doing green, red, green, red. They're just, it looks like they're, just have to wait and see. So 17, it's at 18 now. Okay. So at 18, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell the market now.
Order filled.
And then, let's see if I can break down. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it should go down to, let's see where the next, there it goes, 4, 5. Oh, I'm getting bad data here today, guys, sorry. There you go.
Order filled.
I'm going to close it up, $200 on the money. So, there you go. Another $200 day, guys. A lot of chatter today. We had that falling knife. And so in conclusion, yeah, we still can keep it going. I just didn't like it because I lost connection twice today, guys. I would have, if the data was running smoother today, I would probably stuck until about here, where it's going down. But it went from 0 to disconnects and that. But in conclusion, what I was trying to do was try to use minimal amount of indicators. I wrote up the chart, just showing basic analysis and price action. And with the price action, as you can see, I got in right around 10 o'clock. We peaked out. We had a Ninja Trader indicator saying this was a buy marker or whatever, a high volume marker from bid. She just crashed. So they trapped probably the buyers or whatever. And then they did it again, and it held for how many minutes? Triggerfish was pushing down, but we had 2 different areas of interest. So we were just trying to get a nice move. We were trying to get within that Fibonacci 60%. It could reverse. We don't know. They're playing games. It is a Friday. and then we go from there. And the main thing is I was watching these numbers. For a long time it was red on the reversal that we watched. But there's a key around what I'm finding out. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. What I'll do is I'll watch the volume profile, and I'll watch how it works with price action. So you notice it was building, and it was building, and it was building, and it was building. You can tell it was trying to push harder and harder and harder and harder, and it was getting closer and closer. That's why I kind of jumped in saying, yeah, she's going to do a pop. We did the pop, made the 10 points, and now we have to wait and see. Today is kind of a really ugly day, as you can see. And so what happened is we're really close to our second point of entry here, see? My box might not be perfect. It could be a little less. And so it's just basic analysis. Now, for myself, using my indicators, what I will do, and because someone wrote a comment saying, oh, it's for marketing purposes. Well, I guess you could say that, but not really. I mean, I have the indicators on the Discord for you guys to use for a long time, if you want to use them or not. But it was just for you to hopefully become a consistent day trader, because I really want people to have, you know, if they become consistent, then they can have a different type of lifestyle. So for example, and I'm going to go through indicators now, just quickly, just the odd ones. My first one, because I'm a fib guy, fib predictor. Reason why I like fib predictor, like I said, I mark up the charts, but if you don't need it, 127 extension. See, she died out, she crapped out. Now she's within that 50% 61.8 range. So now she's doing a full reversal. That's why I use those to predict what's going up or down. Or I love stop outs or order blocks. So if I go to stop outs, you know, stop outs, look at it, it stopped out at a 127 if we have that. I marked up this range because look at where all these stop outs are. If she kept on going hard, I knew this is where a lot of volume is going to shut her down. Plus it was also when I looked to the left to trade the right, keep it going, I might have to go. We're with all that C high volume area. That's why I have these indicators. Or, last one, and then I'm going to shut her down. Let's keep on going here. Oh, actually, I like my order blocks. I'll put it for 60 minutes. And then time scanner. Here you go, do it again. I'm on a 1 minute, sorry. I don't like time scanner on 1 minute. Time scanner on, let's go 5 minute, just for fun. I like it because if it works not half bad, I can start preparing myself at 8:30 in the morning to see if it turns over with my price action. So I have point A, point B reference, and away we go. Now she's pulling back, and they say at 12:45 it should be selling off. If it does, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But what I'm saying is, and then the order blocks, with a 1 hour order block, we know we have to get to at least this zone or this zone way down here. So if she does crash, maybe if I have a micro, this could be my target eventually at 12,980. If it goes up to the top, it might go to here. So if I change my order block to a 15 minute order block, let's see what happens. See, it destroyed this one right here. Punched through, turned around, came back. So, and then we wiped off these order blocks. See, boom, 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 boom. Just too sensitive for myself at 15. But other than that, if you have any questions, you know where I am online. So just make sure you pinpoint your trades. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon online. Take care. Bye.